Hi, everyone. Sheila Keeter here. Just continuing to check in. It's been about a week since the Teachers Pay Teachers conference, and I don't know about you, but I'm still learning quite a bit since it is recorded and we're able to watch videos until the end of the month. The first video or presenter that I watched today was Casey Nowak, and it is from last Thursday of the conference, so a week ago today. And she talked about email marketing and growing your email list. And she shared all of the things that she wished she had known earlier. So the first one is to choose the right email service provider, and she uses ConvertKit. The second one is to be consistent with your emails. So if you're going to email, make sure that you commit to it and you follow through with it, whether it's once a week, bi-weekly, or once a month. The third thing is to make sure that you have a purpose. If you're a Teachers Pay Teachers seller, then your purpose is to make money along with helping people. She said to have a strategy for your email content. So what is your plan? She has a particular template that she uses. She puts links to helpful blog posts. She puts free resources, and she does a section on teacher self-care. I really like that template that she used and suggested. She said to find a just right approach to selling. So to be very careful, don't be spammy, but to think about teachers' pain points, needs that they have, and how you can fill their need. She said to know your ideal customer and have people on your email list that fit your ideal customer. So since I sell middle school English language arts resources, having kindergarten teachers in my email list just really isn't going to serve them or myself. She said to help your audience get to know you. And she does a sequence of 6 different kinds of emails. She asks people to reply. She does surveys, and she tells people to follow her on social media. She said to have a plan to continually build your relationships. So share free content, use a call to action, respond to replies, make sure that you're relatable, tell a story. She uses a lead magnet, and some of the examples that she gave were to give a discount on a product, a small sampling of a resource, a quick and fun activity, a simple worksheet, a lesson plan, a how-to video, a webinar or class, a membership to a private Facebook group, a free trial, a challenge, or some type of edible template. She said to get the easy stuff done first, get it out of the way so you can get and tackle the hard stuff. And she said, don't be afraid to go big. So don't be afraid to be a guest podcaster, a guest blog poster, to do a 7 to 10 day challenge, or to create some kind of engaging quiz. The second presenter that I looked at today was Michelle Griffo, and she is all about Instagram. And she talked a lot about branding and how to make sure that everything in your personality is coming through your brand. She said your audience should know what you look like, what you sound like, and you should have content pillars and things that you post regularly. So she posts resources, memes, picture books, kindergarten resources. She posts humorous quotes. She talks about learning at home. She posts affiliate links, and she posts some things about her personal life. She said the most difficult thing about Instagram is the algorithm, and it's like one big brain operating machine. And so what it will do is if you have 100 followers and you post something, it will share your post with about 10 out of the 100. And if there's engagement with your post, then they will present your post to more people. So that's That's a little bit frustrating, a little discouraging, but I suppose as you get better at this, then you get more engagement, and therefore more and more of your followers will see what you're posting. Okay, she said reels, once you start reels, you will fall in love with them. She said it's a place where you can repurpose your content. She said to post on reels from 3 to 4 times per week. She said if you use trendy songs, that helps with the SEO. She said to show your face, keep it simple, put product photos and videos. And she said, this is how you will grow your audience. And the third presenter that I watched today was Tanya Marshall, and it's turned blogging hate to blogging love. I don't know about you, but I have a blog, and it seems like that a week goes by faster and faster, and I've got to turn one out. And sometimes it gets difficult. So she said the primary things that teachers complain about is that they would much rather be creating products, that they don't know how it helps them make money, that they'd rather be on Instagram or TikTok, that they can't think of anything to write about, that they would rather be on social media, and that it takes so long. And so she gave a lot of tips and tricks, and I would highly recommend watching her if you have the opportunity. Actually, all 3 of the presenters today were the ones that I'm talking about were amazing. But she did go into how to come up with topics. And she said to look in your TPT store, look at a product, and if you have, let's say, a math center product, then write about math centers. And then she talked about SEO and how she goes into Google and she does a Google search by putting math centers in there, scrolls halfway down, and then it gives you a list of what other people are inquiring about. She said she uses those as subheaders. And then if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page for Google, it will give you actually long tail keywords to put in your blog post. So if you struggle with Ubersuggest or any of those tools, it sounds like a really easy way to find long tail keywords. And then the last thing that I watched today was a Q&A session with 3 different presenters, and they were asked some particular questions like which platforms help make your job a lot easier. And a lot of them said Tailwind, Creator Studio on Facebook, and TweetDeck. And then the second question that they were asked is, what is the hardest thing about the topic that you presented on, and how did you overcome it? And Josh Cabral said that he did a presentation on writing copy. He said that it was really hard for him to sell in his newsletters because he only gets newsletters that has everything that sale. So it was really difficult for him to do that. And he finally got past it and realized, I am a seller and I am here to sell. Alexandra Baxter talked about Pinterest. And her struggle, of course, is keeping up with what they want and all of their changes and where they want it and how they want it, and doing research on SEO and looking up which pins are doing well. She did convince me in her presentation not to give up on Pinterest, so I'm going to give it another shot. Kristen H. said that she talked a lot about branding. She wished that she would have branded with more intention in the beginning so that she wouldn't have to go back and redo all of her covers and thumbnails, which how many of us have had to do that, right? And then Tanya Marshall said blogging ideas and topics were really hard. She said comparing with other bloggers. So if she saw this, another blogger blogged about a topic she wanted to blog about, she felt like she couldn't do it because someone else did. And then she got past it and said that we all have different personalities and people want to see your particular brand or your particular personality in your blog post. So that was it for today. Hopefully we can connect and talk more about other presenters. And I hope you're having a wonderful week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.